Hey leaders, this is T. Gray, and I am excited. Way to go. I want to applaud you guys. Way to rally the team and get people to appreciate the webinar. And folks, I want you to remember what happened over the last couple of days, because that's what it looks like when the leaders embrace something and run with it. You know, Danielle and Monica have over 50 guests lined up for their team so far. Tiffany and Aletha, they have over 30 guests lined up for their team so far. Oh, and he's got over 60 guests lined up for his team. And so that's what you want to do. That's what it looks like when we put something out there and the leaders grab it and run with it. And what a smart thing to do, because we've got Labor Day weekend coming up in the United States, and we know this weekend could really fall flat. And so by doing this in advance of the weekend, we have a huge opportunity to close August out really strong and go into September with momentum and a whole bunch of new people. But I have a couple of things I want to share with you. We've got so many people on the call tomorrow night that we've got to make sure that we serve our team the best way we can. I know every one of us has personal prospects. I know I've got at least right now 3 or 4 prospects that are going to be on the line, and by tomorrow night I'll have probably between 5 and 10. And so we have our own personal prospects that we've got to catch up with, and we've got theirs as well. And so we need to make sure that tomorrow our closing calls are on point. You know, number one, when we get on the phone with folks, we don't have time tomorrow for the long 3-way call, for the 30-minute, 45-minute conversation. We've got to really get in and get out. We've got to help these folks ascertain within 5 minutes, is this somebody that's going to purchase or sign up right then and there? If not, we need to schedule the next thing for, the next interaction, the next follow-up with that person. And one way to do that is to simply ask them. Just simply ask. I would ask and say, hey Julie, great to meet you. What did you like best about the call? Fantastic. More money, more time, more health. Which one of those 3 would make your life better the most right now? She says more money. I said fantastic, great. If you were to get started in this thing, which one could you do? Could you do manager, junior manager, or associate if you were to get started? She says, well, you know what? If I was to get started, I could do junior manager. So, well, are there any questions that we need to answer for you before we get you started? And she says, well, yeah, how does that director lifestyle bonus work again? So I start explaining the director lifestyle bonus to her. And then she says, well, I wanted to know about the ingredients of Slim. And at that point in time, she's asked one question, I've answered it. She's asked a second question. What I'm going to say is, I'm going to say, great, Julie, no problem. That's a fantastic question, but I got to ask you something. Are you, if we can answer all your questions tonight and get them cleared up, are you ready to get started tonight? And if she says anything other than yeah, then we're going to schedule an appointment to answer her questions. I'm not answering any more questions because I got to get to the next person. And the way I'll do that is I'll just say, well, Jules, you know what? Julie, because she's not Jules just yet. I said, Julie, you know what? No problem. I appreciate that you've got to do X, Y, and Z and check with your doctor first and check with your lawyer first, whatever the excuse is for not getting started right away. But I tell you what, we had over 200 plus people on that call tonight, and I really have got to help answer questions for a lot of people. So why don't we schedule a time when I can give you the time that you deserve to answer your questions, okay? Tonight's Thursday, how you looking Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? And we go ahead and get it on the calendar and say, great, well, Julie, it was nice meeting you. You're working with an amazing person here in so-and-so, and I'm looking forward to helping you get started to making life better. All right, great. I got to drop off, and I'll be back with you. Basically, that's how I'm going to be doing it tomorrow, and I encourage you guys, do it just the same, all right? Second thing, get your arms around your team. Try to, from this point forward, get a handle on how many guests you have, collectively with your team. And afterwards, make sure you've established a protocol with your team that they are communicating with you to the best of their ability, how many of their guests got on. And since they're going to be doing a lot of their own follow-up calls, we really just can't get to everybody, and we won't be able to do them all tomorrow. And we probably won't talk to each other till after midnight. This is going to be exciting, right? We're going to be busy tomorrow night. But make sure that folks are texting you at least, or emailing you and letting you know if they've got people signed up, or if they've got people that are going to be signing up, so that we can have some feedback on how we're doing and not guessing and not just kind of watching the back office to see what happens. All right, so that's really the message I wanted to give you guys, and please make sure that as you get that information, get it to me right away. Come on, let's make sure that we're working as a unit tomorrow night. You guys are amazing. Let's drive this month really, really strong, because we have an opportunity to close it really big. And I want to congratulate Anne-Marie Richards of Jamaica. She has proven that this thing works. Last month she went director, that was month 1. This month she has now achieved senior director, that's senior director month 1, director month 2. She's gonna collect that $2,000, and you know how she did it? She's already got one new director underneath her. One of the people she enrolled is a new director, and she's got another person who is almost there, and I know they'll get director done before the end of the month, and she might even have a third. And so that's how we do it. You go director, help your people go director, and great things happen. Congratulations, Anne-Marie. Congratulations to the other directors who are close to requalifying. We'll celebrate you as soon as you go ahead and get that thing done. Let's rock and roll. Tomorrow's a big night. I'm excited about you guys. This is T. Gray, your Upline Presidential Diamond, signing out.